Welcome to the Central School of English Stage 6 video series. In this video, we will practice some time expressions we use when we change direct speech into indirect speech in English. We can answer the question, "What did he say?" in two ways. By repeating the exact words of the speaker, this is known as direct speech, or by reporting what the speaker said. This is called indirect or reported speech. For example, if your friend says, "I study in a school," you can report what your friend says in two ways. Repeating the exact words of the speaker using direct speech, John said, "I study in a school," or by reporting what your friend says using indirect or reported speech. John said he studied in a school. When we change direct speech into indirect speech, we might also have to change the time expressions in the sentence. If someone uses the time expression now in direct speech, we may have to change this to then in indirect speech. For example, "I am going to the airport now" changes to "She said she was going to the airport then." The time expression today may have to change to that day or yesterday when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I am working today" changes to "He said he was working that day." The time expression tonight may have to change to last night or that night when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I'm meeting Liz tonight" changes to "He said he was meeting Liz that night." The time expression yesterday may have to change to the previous day or the day before when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I met Linda yesterday" changes to "He said he had met Linda the previous day." The time expression last night may have to change to the night before or the previous night when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I played football last night" changes to "He said he had played football the night before." The time expression last month may have to change to the month before or the previous month when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I had my job interview last month" changes to "She said she had her job interview the month before." The time expression tomorrow may have to change to the next day or the following day when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I will meet Jason tomorrow" changes to "She said she would meet Jason the next day." The time expression next year may have to change to the following year when we change direct speech into indirect speech. For example, "I might go on holiday next year" changes to "He said he might go on holiday the following year." In this video, we have learned time expressions we can use when we change direct speech into indirect speech. This video was brought to you by the Central School of English, an English school in Dublin. For more lessons, visit centralschool.ie.